Jess, and today we are going to make the Ferris bag. This ultimate sling bag is one of our most popular patterns, and I'm very excited to show you how to make your own. Welcome to the Sallie Tomato YouTube channel. I am so excited that you're here, and perhaps you'll even sew along with me today. If you like sewing fashion-forward projects, our YouTube channel is the place to help you create confidently. The Ferris bag pattern continues to be a fan favorite here at Sallie Tomato, and it is so inspiring to see all of the Ferris bags that have been sewn either on social media or our Facebook group. The Ferris pattern is an on-trend fanny pack that is truly ideal for all ages and styles. It can be made in 3 sizes. The swivel hook attachment makes for easy wearing, so it can be worn as a sling bag or around your waist. You'll learn how to create a front zipper pocket, a zipper top closure, and an adjustable strap for endless ways to wear. The finished size of the small bag is 12 inches wide and 5 inches high. The medium is 15 inches wide and 7 inches high, and the large is 19 inches wide and 9 inches high. Generally, the small is great for kids, the medium is our most popular, and if you like to carry a lot with you while you're traveling or running errands every day, then the large is a great size to hold all of your essentials. The name and design of the Ferris bag pattern was inspired by a classic 1980s movie, and perhaps you can guess which one it is. Before we get started on the tutorial, be sure to grab a pattern. See the description below this video and follow the link to access the pattern information, and we encourage you to use our retailer locator on our website to find a Sallie Tomato retailer near you. All of the supplies you need are listed on the back of the pattern. This project is suitable for quilt weight cottons, canvas, denim, and linen. Plus, we've introduced some innovative fabrics, including our ultra light faux leather and light cork fabric. If you're brand new to bag making or sewing in general, you probably want to start with a quilt weight cotton to test this pattern for the first time. And once you get comfortable sewing with a little bit more thickness and some unique materials, I encourage you to try the faux leather or cork fabric for a true designer look. The variety of fabric options creates a unique opportunity to show off your style through color and fabric placement. Ferris is also a great pattern to incorporate upcycled fabrics and scraps. So once you decide on your fabrics, gather all of your supplies, cut out the pieces according to the pattern, and let's begin. I've already went ahead and cut out the pieces according to the pattern. I'm using cotton for my main fabric, Turtletex for my lining fabric. If you haven't heard of Turtletex before, this is a material that we here at Sallie Tomato have designed specifically for bag linings. It has a coated wrong side, so it is water resistant, and currently comes in 2 neutral colors to coordinate with your main fabrics. Because of the coated back side of the material, this fabric already has a nice sturdy body and handle to it. So it feels like you've already went ahead and fused interfacing to the wrong side. So by using this material, it saves you a few steps in the process. I've also cut out my fleece pieces. We do recommend a fusible fleece to help speed up the process. However, you can use a sew-in fleece for this project. You could also choose to use Airmesh for your project, which is a new material that we offer. Airmesh is lightweight and breathable. It is 2 layers of mesh with a foam layer in between the mesh. We do offer a complete hardware kit available in a variety of hardware finishes, so that way you have all of the hardware pieces that you need to create this project. Otherwise, you can certainly shop the hardware a la carte and choose what you need. You will also need 2 zippers for this project. You will need to use nylon coil zippers, so that way you're able to cut and sew through the zipper tape. During today's tutorial, I will be stitching the size small, so refer to your pattern for whichever size project that you're making to find the zipper measurements that you'll need. And what's unique about Sallie Tomato zippers by the yard is that they have a metallic finish, so the coil appears to be metal. However, since it's nylon, you can cut and sew through the zipper teeth. We do offer a wide range of zipper pull styles. I have our classic rectangle zipper pull attached to my zippers for today's project. First, let's attach fleece or air mesh to your pieces. As you can see, there are several pieces included with this pattern. It's very helpful to mark the piece letter on each piece of material that you cut out, so that way as you work through the pattern, you can grab the piece that you need without having to refer back to the cutting instructions or the pattern pieces. So I've already went ahead and marked the letter on each piece of fabric. However, we do offer a free printable on our website for reusable piece labels if you prefer to clip labels to each of your pieces and reuse them for other projects versus writing directly on your materials. Start with main fabric piece A and center the coordinating fleece piece A against the wrong side of your main fabric with the fusible side against the wrong side. You'll notice that the fusible side of your fleece is either shiny or bumpy, and again, just make sure that the fusible side is against the wrong side of your main fabric. Align all the edges of your pieces together and fuse the fleece in place according to the manufacturer's instructions. If you're using sew-in fleece or air mesh, you'll want to align all edges wrong sides together and baste an 1/8 inch from the aligned edges. Sometimes I find that flipping the piece over so that the main fabric is right sides up allows the glue to adhere to the fabric a little faster. Then continue attaching your pieces together, including piece B, C, D, E, F, and G. Do not fuse any fleece to the lining pieces. Next, we'll attach the zipper to the pocket. First of all, you'll want to determine the direction of your zipper. If you're right-handed, you'll want to make sure that the pull closes towards the right. And if you're left-handed, you'll want to make sure that the pull closes towards the left. With the right sides together, center the pocket zipper along the top edge of main fabric piece B zipper pocket bottom. You can use sewing clips to hold the layers together, then baste along the top zipper edge with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I usually align my pieces as I sew. I recommend using a zipper foot or narrow foot, and make sure to move the zipper pull out of the way as you sew. Trim the zipper ends even with the side edges if needed. Next, with the lining and main piece B zipper pocket bottom pieces right sides together, align the top and side edges. The zipper will be sandwiched between the layers. Sew the top straight edge with 3/8 inch seam allowance. If you need to move the zipper pull out of the way as you're sewing, stop with the needle down, slide the zipper pull out of the way, then continue sewing. Next, press both pieces B away from the zipper so they are wrong sides together and align the edges. Then top stitch according to the pattern. Next, with right sides up, align the top edge and sides of the zipper pocket bottom with the top edge of the lining piece I pocket lining. Baste the zipper top edge and pieces B together to the lining a 1/4 inch from all edges. If needed, trim the excess lining even with the shaped edge of the zipper pocket bottom. With right sides together, align the top edge and sides of the zipper pocket bottom of main piece C zipper pocket top with the top edge of the zipper. Sew the top edge with 3/8 inch seam allowance. After sewing, press piece C away from the zipper and top stitch according to the pattern. The next step is to attach zipper pocket sides. With right sides together, align the top short edge and the long straight edge of one main fabric piece D zipper pocket side on each side of the zipper pocket. Sew together with 3/8 inch seam allowance, moving the zipper pull out of the way as needed. You'll notice that each piece D is longer than the zipper pocket to accommodate the seam allowance. After sewing, press each piece D away from the zipper pocket, and you'll notice that the curved edges will be even. Then top stitch according to the pattern. Next, we'll attach the top zipper closure. Mark the center of both long edges of the zipper and the main fabric and lining pieces E top zipper gusset. You can measure, but I like to fold each piece in half to quickly find the center. Make sure your zipper pull closes in the same direction as the pull attached to the pocket. Then, with right sides together, center the zipper along the curved edge of main piece E top zipper gusset, aligning the zipper tape edge to the raw fabric edge. Baste the zipper in place with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Again, I highly recommend a zipper foot or a narrow foot, and make sure to move the zipper pull out of the way as you sew. Next, with the lining and the main fabric pieces E top zipper gussets, right sides together, align all edges, sandwiching the zipper between the layers. Sew along the curve with 3/8 inch seam allowance. After sewing, turn the zipper gusset right side out and align the raw edges. Top stitch according to the pattern and a 1/4 inch from the top raw edge. Use a removable pen or chalk to mark the center at the top and bottom edges of the assembled zipper pocket. With main fabrics right sides together, match the top center of the zipper pocket and the bottom center along the zipper tape of the zipper gusset. Sew together with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. With right sides together, center the assembled zipper pocket over lining piece J front and align the top edges, sandwiching the zipper between the layers. Sew the top edge together with 3/8 inch seam allowance. After sewing, press the zipper pocket and the lining front away from the zipper so the fabrics are wrong sides together. Then top stitch according to the pattern. Smooth the lining front to the zipper pocket and baste a 1/4 inch from the sides and bottom edge of the zipper pocket. If needed, trim the lining even with the zipper pocket edges after sewing. Next, add the front extensions. On the wrong side of each main and lining fabric piece F front extensions, mark 3/8 inch in from the top and bottom corners along the long angled edge adjacent to the top edge of piece F. With lining fabrics right sides together, center the long angled edge of one lining front extension on each angled side of the front, matching the marks on piece F to the top and bottom big front edges. Also check that the top straight edges are aligned. Repeat the same process with the main fabrics right sides together. Use sewing clips to hold the layers in place, then sew the pieces together with 3/8 inch seam allowance. After sewing, trim the front even with the extension. Press each piece F away from the front, wrong sides together. Then top stitch according to the pattern through all layers. After sewing, trim the seam allowance ends even with the bag front if desired. This will help reduce some bulk. Next, we'll make and attach the strap connectors. Take main fabric piece G strap connector and with wrong sides together, fold each length side to the center and press. I actually prefer to mark the center with my pen on the wrong side and fold each long edge to the center as I sew in the next step. Once your edges are aligned, top stitch a 1/4 inch from each long folded edge. Then subcut piece G into 2 lengths. Next, thread 1 strap connector through each O-ring or a D-ring. Then fold the connector in half with wrong sides together and align the raw ends. With right sides together, center 1 strap connector on each short side of the front extensions with the O-rings towards the center. Align the raw edges and baste each connector in place with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Next, we'll assemble the bag. Open the top zipper at least halfway. Then with main piece A back and the assembled front right sides together, align all edges. Sew the pieces together with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Next, with the lining piece A back and lining of the bag right sides together, align all edges. Sew the pieces together with 3/8 inch seam allowance, leaving 4 inches unsewn along the bottom edge for turning. Be aware of the zipper pulls and O-rings as you sew. After sewing, trim the corners and notch the curves to help reduce bulk. Then turn the bag right side out through the unsewn edge of the lining and push out the corners. Press the opening raw edges to the inside with wrong sides together and align the folded edges. Hand sew the opening closed or carefully top stitch from the bag exterior in the ditch of the seam, catching the folded edge of the lining. The last section of the pattern is to make the adjustable strap. Make sure to follow along with the pattern instructions if you're using a non-woven fabric or a webbing for your strap. We've added a few links below to the various adjustable strap tutorials that we have on our YouTube channel if you'd like additional help with this section. I've already completed my strap, and once your strap is complete, you can attach one swivel hook to each of the D-rings or O-rings on your bag. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make the Ferris bag pattern. If you have any other questions or suggestions, let us know in the comments and we'll be sure to respond. We would love to see your completed project. Use the hashtag Sallie Tomato and hashtag Ferris Fanny Pack on social media so we can see it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll check out the rest of our pattern line for more creative projects. See you next time!